If you turn on the news today or just scroll your feed for 5 minutes, you feel it. The chaos, the speed, the noise. We are living in a moment of history where urgency is the default setting. And if you are feeling that pressure, imagine what it feels like to a 7-year-old. If your child seems fragile, anxious, or emotionally exhausted, I need you to hear this. They are not broken. They are overloaded. We are raising the first generation of humans whose nervous systems are plugged into a global machine that never sleeps. Today, we are going deeper than just screen limits. We are going to look at the physics of their soul, the neuroscience of their brain, and God's original design to see why silence is the only way to save their future. Let's start with the biology. Your child's brain has 2 primary operating modes. First, there is the amygdala. This is the alarm bell. It handles fear, survival, and fight or flight. When a notification pings or a video cuts every 3 seconds, the amygdala stays active. It floods their body with cortisol, the stress hormone. This is the, quote, alarm bell. It handles fear, survival, and fight or flight. When a notification pings or a video cuts every 3 seconds, the amygdala stays active. It floods their body with cortisol, the stress hormone. But here is the tragedy. The part of the brain responsible for empathy, critical thinking, and spiritual connection is the prefrontal cortex. Neuroscience tells us that when the amygdala is screaming, the prefrontal cortex goes silent. Think about that. If your child is never quiet, they physically cannot access the part of their brain designed to hear God. They aren't rejecting faith. Their brain is just too loud to receive it. Now let's go deeper, into the physics. We often forget that the human body is an electrical system. Your heart creates an electromagnetic field. Your nervous system runs on impulses. In quantum physics, we know that particles respond to observation and attention. When your child interacts with a screen, they are tuning their internal frequency to an algorithm designed for addiction. It creates a static interference in their soul. Scripture says in Colossians that Jesus holds all things together. Literally, the atomic structure of your child is held together by the presence of God. When we introduce silence, we aren't just resting. We are realigning their frequency with the one who sustains their very atoms. We are moving them from the chaos of the world back to the rhythm of the Creator. This isn't just science. This is God's design. God built your child with a parasympathetic nervous system. This is the body's rest and repair mode. It is the only state where the body can heal, where the brain can grow, and where the heart feels safe. But here's the catch. God designed this system to activate only in stillness. Psalm 46:10 says, "Be still and know that I am God." That is not just a nice poetic thought. It is an instruction manual for the human machine. God is saying, I wired you to need me, and I wired you to find me in the quiet. Without silence, we are living in direct opposition to our own design. So how do we fix this in a modern world? We don't need to ban technology, but we must build anchoring environments. Here are 3 habits to reclaim your home today. First, the 5-second pause. Teach your child to count to 5 before they unlock a tablet. It breaks the dopamine loop and gives their prefrontal cortex a chance to wake up. Second, optical distance. Keep screens at arm's length. Science shows that when a screen is close to the face, the brain perceives it as an immediate reality. Pushing it back reminds the brain, this is a tool, not my world. Third, the breath prayer. This connects the body and spirit. Breathe in for 4 seconds, whispering, I am not alone. Hold for 4. Exhale for 6, saying, God is with me. You are hacking their biology to open their spirit. You are doing better than you think. You are raising a child in a storm, but you are the anchor. Let's finish by renewing our minds right now. Repeat this with me. Speak it over your home. I am the guide, not the algorithm. My home is a sanctuary of peace, not a hub of noise. My child's future is held by God, not by fear. If this helped you find your compass today, subscribe to join us. We are building a movement of parents who refuse to parent in fear. I'll see you in the quiet.